So we talk a lot on the show about leadership, and it is the whole rah rah sis boom ba pregame halftime speech, that whole thing. But going into actual leadership, actual leading of a team, both for coaches, both for players, and this offseason and season is going to be extremely interesting due to the COVID-19 concerns. And this locker room is really going to have to step up and set an example, set a tone for the season if they do want a season, right? So overall, there has been quite a shift in leadership on the Vikings. Gone are team captains Linval Joseph, Everson Griffin, as well as veterans Xavier Rhodes, Trey Waynes, Mackenzie Alexander. So there is a lot of turnover on this squad. Oh, as well, Stephon Diggs, he gone. Yeah, I almost forgot about that, right? But now I feel like it is an opportunity for the nouveau, the neo leaders for the Vikings to really step up and make their mark this year as they try and navigate this weird ass training camp and then into this weird ass season. So Kirk Cousins, year 3 on the team. First year felt like the new kid in school. Second year, I feel like started to establish itself a little bit. But now with the extension, as well as the extension of the two most important guys above him, Mike Zimmer and general manager Rick Spielman, it's his team. He has to be the leader. He has to set the tone. He has to hold teammates accountable as the Vikings look to get through this COVID thing. And that all includes social distancing, making sure that everyone is being smart off the field, making sure that you're following all the procedures and protocols that Eric Sugarman has put in place and the Vikings have put in place just to make sure that you stay healthy, you stay virus free. If you get the virus, be smart about it, get quarantined, get yourself out of it as soon as possible, and get your ass back on the field, because nothing will end a season sooner this year than if there is an outbreak at a facility with teams as well as with the coaching staff. I mean, we said this before. Coaching staff is much more paramount statistically than the athletes. You have young, healthy males, individuals in a demographic that is very not vulnerable to coronavirus. But with coaches, you have guys that are older. You have guys that may not be in the best health. And statistics have shown and bore out that they're both more susceptible as well as more severe symptoms crop up as you do creep up older, as well as death. Yeah, that does have to be talked about. So I think that everyone in that locker room has a responsibility to each other. I mean, to each other to take care of themselves, if that makes sense. So it will be a big test for Kirk Cousins. It'll be a big test for guys like Eric Kendricks and also Daniil Hunter, guys like Harrison Smith, who been more like a laid back, lead by example, cool one of the guys dudes. So now they're going to have to get up in some guys' grills. Like, if there is a teammate who is not taking the COVID concern seriously, they have to get on him, right? And you've seen around the league with the Tennessee Titans. So Dennis Kelly, who a veteran offensive lineman, they said that he's basically become like the mask czar, the mask Nazi for a better term. So he's going around making sure that everyone is wearing their mask when it's applicable, socially distancing, washing their hands, doing all of those things. Now, yeah, you can say that, oh, is the virus this serious? Is it this? Is it that? Is it being overblown by the media? Yeah, you can agree on all that. But also, if coronavirus does spread throughout a locker room, there ain't going to be a team, there ain't going to be a league, there ain't going to be a season this year. So even though people may think that it is overblown, and it might be. You know, people are scared. There's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of incomplete information, even from the experts right now, because it's a brand new global pandemic. Like, there is no such thing as a coronavirus expert. So as of right now, just here's what you have to do to make sure that there is a season. Follow the league protocols. If you test positive, or if you've been around someone who has been positive, get yourself on the COVID reserve list. Follow all the protocol. Do this, do that, and then make sure you're good to go. So it will be a big test for the players as well as the coaches. I mean, Mike Zimmer has been a hard ass, been an authoritarian, been a player's coach, all those things mixed in together as well. So now this is going to be interesting. This is really going to be interesting, and yet just another variable. If winning games in the NFL wasn't already hard enough, now you have a specter of a global pandemic hanging over this team. But I honestly think that this could be this team's finest hour. It does seem like the Vikings are towards the top of the league in terms of taking this thing seriously, putting procedures and policies and guidelines in place to help mitigate it, and if someone does have it, get them off the list as soon as possible, and taking this thing seriously, because I think that teams that are at the forefront of prevention, of taking this disease seriously, will pay dividends down the line in January and February, or whenever the playoffs and Super Bowl are going to be this year. I don't know. All right, so it does behoove the leaders on the Vikings to really step up, really become a hard ass, to be honest, and hold each other accountable. No strip clubs, nothing like that. Be smart off the field so you can actually be on the field and then kick some ass on the field. That'll be the name of the game this year. But your thoughts, Vikings leaders, need to step up. COVID, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work, pull us on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.